Hey guys, Cainebourne back with Conan Exiles. Today we had a major update, so I wanted to do a quick video covering all of that. We've got new thrall animations, we've got the Decay System, we've got some new weapons, and we have the Decay System. So I'm going to run into my little base here where I've got a little bit of this ready to go on display for you. So unfortunately, the person at the Fireball Cauldron is just kind of kneeling down, nothing special. The furnace guy is kind of lazy, but at least he's got a chair. He's got the appropriate protection on and a little poker to stoke the fire. And let's see if we turn that on. Does he actually start to stoke it? No, he doesn't, but we're going to pretend he does. Meanwhile, we've got the tanner working on his leather creations. My favorite would be the carpenter going ahead and sawing into the wood here, which is really neat. Got the armorer putting together some of the gear for us. And the blacksmith is pounding away and building us some stuff. So that is really, really, really cool. So that I've been excited about. It makes your base look that much more alive. Is very cool. There are obviously other crafting stations. I don't think the animations are ready on those. Besides that, we've got some new weapons here. Those weapons would be the iron mace. I'll show that quickly. This is the iron mace, which looks really cool, I think. Then we've got the iron axe, which is kind of just a simple axe, nothing special. We've got the steel mace, which I think has a really cool animation. And then we've got the heavy crossbow. And I think that's it. There might be one that I missed. This one actually looks really, really cool as well. So those are the new weapons, I believe. There's also the ancient and the steel warhammer, which look absolutely identical. But here's the animation right here. Then in addition to that, we also have the dye system. And these are all of the colors that are known at this point, or that I know of. Variations of light and dark. And then, you know, yellow, gray, blue, red, and so on and so forth. Different types of green and such. I'm not going to go ahead and spoil all of them. If you guys really want me to do a video on how to make everything, I think part of the fun is kind of discovering and figuring out some of that stuff. But if you'd like me to tell you what makes each color, I'll be more than happy to go ahead and do that for you guys. Besides that, though, we need to know how the heck do we make dyes. So the very first step to that is going to be to get a hold of some glass. In order to make glass, you're going to take crystal, and you're going to have a accelerant like charcoal or wood. You're going to go ahead and fire this baby up, and you're going to start making glass. Once you are done making glass, you are then going to have glass and a glass flask mold. But in order to get a glass flask mold, you've got to walk over to the blacksmith's bench, and it is a recipe that you'll have after leveling up a couple of different skills. You'll put iron bars in, and you will make some glass flask molds. So we'll go ahead and make a bunch of those. Through the magic here, we've already got some ready in the furnace. So then we're going to go ahead and fire up the furnace with glass and glass flask molds, and we're going to make glass flasks. Say that 10 times fast. Then we're going to take our glass flasks, which we have here, and we are going to fill them up with water. And then it is going to be a glass flask that is filled with water. So that's where we go from there. And then next, we are going to go to our Fireball Cauldron, and we're going to take our accelerant, some various different things, and our filled glass jar. And let me just find out what in God's green earth I did with my water-filled flasks. Here they are. So with my water-filled flasks, I'm then going to turn this on, and it's going to make light dye right now because it's using the light dye colorant, because it's using the bone first. The light dye colorant, and I am spoiling this recipe, is going to be bone and the water-filled flask, and that is going to lighten your dyes, and that's how you're going to get light red or light gray and so on and so forth. It is not in it itself a dye. It is a light dye colorant, so you do not equip it. You use it to make light dyes. You can also make dark dyes, and I believe that is actually with charcoal itself. Then there's going to be various different color dyes that you can make with each one of these. So with seeds, you're going to make brown dye, and brimstone is yellow, plant fiber is green. I'm not going to spoil any more. As you can see, it's taking the water-filled flask, the charcoal, and the seeds, and it's creating the dyes. So feel free to experiment. Do exactly what I said. First, go ahead and make some glass by burning up the crystals. Then make the glass flask mold with iron at the blacksmith's bench. fill those up with water, and then mix those with charcoal and then some type of material inside of the firebolt cauldron. And that's how you were able to make all of the different color dyes. So very short, simple, to the point. Again, if you guys want to see every single color combination, let me know. I will hunt them down for you, but I think that's a lot of the fun figuring that out. Once you guys have the dyes created, in order to apply it to the gear, you simply click on the piece of armor that you want to apply the dye to, click on More, and then hit Dye, and then you're going to pick the portion of the armor that you want to dye, and then simply the color. So you can kind of mix and match different colors even on one piece of armor. The last thing I wanted to cover is the decay system, and there isn't a whole lot to show, but if you're going to go ahead and build one piece of foundation or a bed or something like that out in the middle of nowhere, it is going to disappear. I don't know the exact timing on that, but we all got a little surprise when they did it on accident before, and all of our stuff disappeared if it wasn't on a foundation. So make sure that your bases are actually bases and built upon foundations from here on out. So that's about it for this update. There's been a plethora of bug fixes, a lot of cool stuff coming in the future of Conan. Super excited about the future of the game. Thank you guys so much for checking out the channel. I'm almost at 500 subscribers, guys. That is absolutely incredible. Please help me get there. If I get there before the end of the month, I will do a major giveaway on a video that will still have a requirement on it, something like 100 comments or something very easy to do, but I will consider giving away a free copy of Watch Dogs 2 if anybody is interested in that. I don't know if anybody that plays Conan plays Watch Dogs 2, but it's something I have to give out. So thank you guys so much for watching.